Pokemon trainers, how's it going? So good to see you again. And today's video is going to discuss the bonuses that we have unlocked in the Luminous Legends Y event, as well as touch a little bit on some of the new stuff coming to the game for part 2 of this event. So as always, before we get started, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome, it's great to meet you. We do mainly Pokemon Go and Pokemon related content on this channel with sprinkles of other games and different things at various times. So if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know if you enjoyed this video with a like or a comment. And that being said, let's get right into these details. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the new bonuses that we have unlocked for the second half of the Luminous Legends Y event. As you may know, we collectively defeated 25 million Team Go Rocket Grunts, I think was the number, and we did it very quickly. So starting today, May 25th at 10 a.m. local time, depending on when you're watching this video, it's most likely already live. And these bonuses are going to last through May 31st. The first bonus that has been unlocked is another 3 times catch XP. We saw this in the last Luminous Legends X event, and it was a very lucrative bonus. Unfortunately, during this second half of the event, we don't have anything spectacular to really utilize this 3 times catch XP bonus. Like in the last event, we had our Swablu Community Day overlap, which helped us crazy grind for that XP. However, this one, we don't really have anything special. We have a Meryl Spotlight Hour happening tonight at 6 p.m. local time, which can be useful if you want to just go out and grind a ton of Pokemon within 1 hour. And that bonus is going to be 2 times Stardust for catching. So if you do participate in the Spotlight Hour, you're going to be getting 2 times Stardust for catching and 3 times XP for catching. Pop on a star piece and a lucky egg and you'll get even more. So other than that Spotlight Hour, it's pretty much regularly scheduled programming in Pokemon Go, so just make sure to keep in mind that we have this 3 times catch XP bonus unlocked. And then if you go out and grind, whether outdoors or from home on Incense, make sure that you're striving to get as many excellent throws as possible, because that's going to add up to a lot of XP, especially if you also have a lucky egg on. Okay, now let's talk about the brand new shiny that we unlocked. If you saw my previous video about this, you know that I am super stoked for shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. Now, I'm not optimistic that I'm going to find this because I personally never am lucky enough to find a brand new event-related shiny during the event that it's released. But I'm gonna try to grind nonetheless. Now for this one, it's going to be kind of a rough grind. This Pokemon is not going to be spawning in the wild. So it is definitely going to be a rough one, especially if you're a free-to-play player, it's gonna be tough. So first up, you can expect to see Zigzagoon appearing in 1-star raids starting today. And of course, they will be available in shiny form now that we've unlocked that shiny. 1-star raids, I'm here reporting from the future with information coming out of the first time zones that are already experiencing part 2 of this event. There is possibly a chance that these shiny rates for shiny Galarian Zigzagoon in raids might be boosted. Now, as of the time that I am filming this, there is nothing official out yet that I was able to find, other than a lot of people, a very high amount of people, getting shiny Zigzagoons from the 1-star raids. So this is something to keep in mind. I definitely recommend keeping tabs up with the major sources like Sylph Road, Leak Duck, Cerebi, you know the best ones. Make sure to check those regularly to see if there are any updates or confirmations as to whether or not the shiny is boosted in Galarian Zigzagoon raids for this event. Now, it is an amazing shiny, so if you're someone who's hoarded a ton of like premium passes, for example, this could be a really good time to put those to use. And of course, it's a 1-star, so they can be completely soloed. You don't even need friends to help you. It's going to be an easy solo grind if you want to spend some money or if you have saved up raid passes. And then of course, you can always use your daily free raid pass if you are actively going out to gyms in person. Pretty good use of a free raid pass, I'd say. Okay, and then next up, in addition to Zigzagoon being in 1-star raids, so it does look like the research tasks that were previously rewarding encounters with Galarian Zigzagoon have changed. So first up, I do want to note that on the Luminous Legends Y timed research quest, there is 1 research task on there that will reward you with Galarian Zigzagoon. I believe it's on page 5, and it was for use an incense. So if you still have that in your research, hold on to it until 10 a.m. your local time when the event officially starts in your area. And once you open the reward for that research task, you will have a chance to see shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. Next up, in the first half of this event, we had 2 research tasks that were rewarding encounters with Galarian Zigzagoon. These were defeat a Team Go Rocket boss and AR mapping tasks. So if you're lucky enough to have either of those still in your research stack, make sure to save them until 10 a.m. Again, you will then be awarded with a chance to encounter shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. Now, if you got rid of all of those, like probably most of us did, hopefully you didn't spend money on rocket raiders. I know a lot of us did, so it's kind of frustrating. However, if you don't have any hoarded research, there will be one new event research task available in the game. So the one you're gonna need to look out for is win a raid. So this of course isn't the best thing that we probably wanted to hear for this event, because what does win a raid mean? That means we're spending money. So it is a bit unfortunate, but one tip to help you maximize this new research task that we have to hunt for is that anytime before you do any raids, try to go out and find 3 of these win a raid tasks. So once you find 3 of them, make sure they are all in your research and then do a raid. That way, once you win that raid, might as well even just do a Zigzagoon raid to complete those tasks. You will then be able to lock all 3 of those win a raid research tasks that reward an encounter with Zigzagoon all at once. So find 3 research tasks, win a raid, open the 3 research tasks, rinse and repeat. And that will hopefully be your best bet at getting shiny Zigzagoon. Alright, so those are our unlocked bonuses for the Luminous Legends Y event. However, in the second half of the event, we also have some brand new stuff coming to the game and a handful of new details that we haven't yet covered. So as you know, Sylveon is officially making its Pokemon Go debut during this second half of this Luminous Legends Y event. And for your first encounter with Sylveon for your Pokedex entry, you are going to have 2 options to get an Eevee to evolve to a Sylveon. The first one is going to be using the one-time only name trick. So make sure to use this wisely. So consider when you're going into this, do you have a shiny Eevee waiting that you want to turn into a shiny Sylveon? Do you have a really good IV or a hundo Eevee that you want to turn into a Sylveon and you just want to do it quickly? It's probably worth using that name trick on that Eevee. However, if you're just looking for that Pokedex entry and trying to get that as soon as possible, of course you can use the name trick on that, but I definitely recommend using the other method for that and saving that Kira name trick for an exciting time when you find a shiny Eevee or a hundo Eevee and you want to just quickly evolve that into your Sylveon. So again, that name is Kira, K-I-R-A. So all you have to do is just change the nickname of the Eevee you want to evolve to Sylveon to Kira, K-I-R-A. And once you do that, you will notice down in the bottom, right next to the evolution button, that there will be a silhouette of Sylveon. That means you did it right, and that when you hit that evolve button, it will evolve into Sylveon. Next up, the second method is going to take a little bit more work, but really it's not that much. And that is going to be to earn 70 hearts with Eevee as your buddy. So 70 hearts is the second tier, the great buddy level on your Pokemon. So this means you have to fill the first 2 hearts of friendship with Eevee as your buddy. Now this doesn't take too long. It absolutely can be done in just a few days if you're maximizing those hearts with your buddy every single day. And this is where those poffins are going to come into play. So if you're trying to use this technique now or anytime in the future, it'll be a really great opportunity to use poffins. I rarely use poffins. I think I have like 15 or so in my storage that I never use, but now is a great time. If you're not familiar with what poffins do for your Pokemon, essentially you feed your Pokemon a poffin the same way you would feed it a berry when you go in to interact with it. And then once you do that, it's going to double the amount of hearts that you can earn with your Pokemon for a limited amount of time. So basically all that means is that you can double up the speed on increasing friendship with your Pokemon buddy. Of course, you can also do this without a poffin. There are ways to get your buddy excited in the same way, opening up double hearts if you interact with them at specific sets of time throughout the day. Not going to get into those details, but there is a way to do that. Look it up on YouTube. There's lots of videos for it if you don't have any poffins or you don't want to use any poffins. So there you go, 2 pretty simple ways to get Eevee into Sylveon now that Sylveon is available into the game. And again, if you've been saving a shiny Eevee for shiny Sylveon is a really awesome looking Pokemon, and for anyone who likes getting Dex entries with shinies, this is a perfect opportunity to do it. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I've got my shiny Eevee ready. Okay, and now finally, let's just talk about some of the additional new event research tasks and bonuses that are coming along during the second half of this Luminous Legends Y event. So as we just discussed, the second half of this is basically revolving around the release of Sylveon. So this means Eevee is going to be featured all over the place. So first up, this isn't new, but Eevee is available right now in 7km eggs. It also can be shiny. So if you're out there looking for a better Eevee or a shiny Eevee before you evolve into Sylveon, 7km eggs are going to be one way to do it. And we are also going to be getting some brand new event research tasks, which will reward encounters with Eevee and evolutions. The evolutions aren't as exciting as the regular Eevees right now because what we want is Sylveon. But if you are interested in the other evolutions, you can also expect to see those appearing in raids. So unfortunately, Sylveon isn't going to be one of those evolutions that are available in raids during this event, but you can expect to see some of the other evolutions popping up in raids through the end of May. Well, Pokemon trainers, that is going to do it for today's video on the second half of the Luminous Legends Y event and the bonuses that we unlocked in the previous half of the event. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'm sending you all of the luck to find that shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. I know it's going to be a rough one. It's going to be one of the toughest event shiny hunts that we have had in a while because it's not spawning in the wild. So good luck to all of you out there on your grind, and if you are excited about this event or if you've already caught a shiny Galarian Zigzagoon, definitely let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video, which is hopefully going to be our Pokemon Go June 2021 events announcement. And then shortly after that, probably GoFest 2021 news. So I can't wait for those to come out, and I can't wait to talk about them with all of you. Thanks as always for being here, and I will see you super soon. Have an awesome day.